Hey there, this is Holden Dress. I spoke with Mercedes and she said it was alright for me to shoot over this quick video. In this video I basically wanted to just go over a few things that I think that you guys could implement yourself that would start, collecting some more traffic to your business, getting found easier in the search results online. And I'm going to kind of take a look at how much traffic you guys are currently getting to your website versus that of your top competitors, and a few things that you can do to actually, beat them out and start collecting some of that traffic for yourself. And a lot of times the only hesitation I see that people have to hiring someone for this sort of thing is they just don't know who the experts are and who they're not. And that's why I like to make this video, because it just kind of it gives you some things that you can do yourself and see some results. And it's really resulted in a lot of business owners just coming back to me and asking me for help. So let's go ahead and jump right in. I've got your website pulled up right here. I do like how you have multiple outlets for people to reach out to you. This is super important so that you have a way for people to immediately reach out to the customer, or the customers to reach out to you and hire you for your services. When it comes to Google optimization, the first thing Google really looks at is content. They want to see about 1,500 words of content alone just to be optimized. And I have a tool here called SEO Quake. It just pulls some metrics from your page. Just shows me that you have only 1,100 words on your page, so you're falling short just a little bit of that 1,500 that Google likes. So I would say if you bumped it up to 1,500 or even 2,000, you'd be doing much better in the aspect of the quantity of content you have on your page. In addition to the quantity of content, you want to make sure that you're adding in specific keywords. Keywords are pretty much anything that someone searches for in the search bar to find your services, right? Google wants to match what people are searching for with the most relevant content out there, and that means including those keywords into the content. You want to make sure you're using what we call buyer intent keywords. So a buyer intent keyword would be, emergency tree removal. That means that someone's searching for those services to reach out to a contractor right away. Like they're ready to call somebody and hire their services. An example of a non-buyer intent keyword would be this right here: tree removal Los Angeles cost. They're just kind of doing their research. They're not really ready to reach out to a contractor. They're still looking around. So keep that in mind when you're picking keywords. There's a list of them here that are recommended by Google. Additionally, down here at the bottom, there's some as well. These are ones that people are searching for regularly and are pretty common. So next thing I'm going to show you is this over here. This is called the Google Map Pack. This is where about 70% of the people will actually click on just up here in the map pack, and there are a few ads up here. Sometimes there's an additional ad up here in the Google Map Pack if it's a super saturated area, but there's usually only 3 spots. So to get into the 3 spots, what you need to do is basically get your name, address, and phone number into as many directories as possible. Those are things like Facebook, Yellow Pages, Yelp. The more of these directories that you have, the more beneficial it is for you, the more authority you have in this map pack. The key is kind of consistency across all of them. If you have any inconsistencies as far as your name, address, phone number, or your business hours, if your Facebook says one thing and your website says another thing and your Google My Business says another thing, that's considered super confusing in Google's eyes, and they'll deduct you authority points and you won't rank up here on this map pack. As you can see, that this guy right here has 30 years in business, 5.0 rating with 122 reviews, versus this guy's 15 years, so half of his business, lower rating and lower reviews, and is actually ranking lower than this guy, specifically probably because this one has more of those directories out there. So that it's a very high contributing factor to ranking in the Google My Business. The remaining area down here, this organics area, is basically where the remainder of the traffic goes, so 30%. So this is actually, I think this is you guys right here. So you're actually on the first page. So good job doing that. The way that you rank up a little bit higher would be by basically going out and getting what we call backlinks. Backlinks are links from other websites to your website, and the more of them that you have, the better. Now, not all backlinks are created equal. Some links have more authority than others. You can see here it's kind of Moz ranks them out of 100, and you can see that some have higher rankings than others, and this is kind of based on how much traffic they have, the relevancy of their content, things like that. So when you get backlinks, make sure you're picking ones that are relevant to your industry and have to do with the services you provide. If we take a look at this tool over here called SEMRush, this is a pretty powerful tool when it comes to seeing how much traffic goes to someone's website and why. And I've got your website pulled up against 2 of your top competitors, which is Gabriel's Tree Service and Tree Care LA. So you can see organically a month you're getting about 28 people to your website versus Gabriel's Tree Service is getting 79 and Tree Care LA is getting 248 people to their website. So they're getting significantly more traffic than you guys. And it looks like you have a lot more keywords that you're actually ranking for, but they're probably not keywords that are specifically buyer intent or are relevant to the services you provide. So if you were able to pick out some more targeted keywords, I think you'd be probably seeing some more traffic to specifically the services that you want people to hire you for. And then over here as well, let's see, it looks like they have about 490 backlinks and you're just shy of that with about 483. And then these people have 4,000 backlinks. If you take a look over here, this is the referring domain. So these are backlinks all come from these websites. So while you have 202 websites linking to your website 483 times, you actually have more websites than these guys, more links, but probably the relevancy and the power of those links is much less than your competitors, and that's why they're outranking you specifically for these areas and are able to collect more traffic than you. You're just not targeting the right keywords, and your backlinks are just not as powerful as the ones that these guys are utilizing. So I think if you made those quick changes, you would probably start seeing a lot more traffic, and you'd be able to get more than 28 people to your website a month. And it looks like even in the past month, you've dropped down from 37 to 28. And if you're able to collect just a fraction of the traffic away from this guy, that would result in a lot more customers to your business. But I think another good bet for you guys is definitely trying to get ranked up here in the map pack. This is a super efficient way to collect more customers. So I hope this was helpful, and if you'd like to chat some more, please reach out to me. I'd love to hear what you thought about the video, whether you guys are interested or not. My information is in the bottom of the email, but thanks for taking the time to watch, and I will chat with you later. All right, bye.